Howdy folks, Thias here, and welcome back to Vampyr. Last we left off, we had a nice little conversation with Dr. Swansea, and he wants us to help one of the benefactors of the hospital, who help keeps it running, and deal with her blackmailer. And of course all the side stuff too. We found out some more things about Dr. Strickland and Dr. Aykroyd, and also about Chidana, and the fact that he didn't go to school for any medical, so he doesn't have a doctorate. But he was made a doctor during the war. So he hadn't had any specific schooling for it, but he, learned on the job, as they would say. So that's a very interesting backstory for that guy. Alright, so now maybe we'll be able to talk to this stuff.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again.
That's right, we've met before.
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
This is Vampire
You're
Lady.
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I feel played. Swansea fancies vampires. Alright, how does Jonathan Reid feel in this situation? He's still taken aback and not sure what to make of this person because she's a vampire, and because I still don't know to the effect of how much preconceived notions that Reid has about vampires, because there's at least Bram Stoker's novel at this point. That's probably the only thing that he has things to call back on, if he's ever read it, which we have no idea if he has. This, to me, this sounds like I know what the game's gonna say, and versus how I think that it should be. This is more like he has like a vampire fetish or something. This is, of course, feeling, messed around with and toyed with and things of that nature, which he certainly has a little bit with Swansea, but I don't think anything with her, really. I think just from Reed's perspective with her, obviously she has to be careful because she is who she is.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions.
Yeah.
But our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
I'm here to help you. I have questions about vampires. Let's talk about patients.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
Don't believe you, believe you. Huh. I don't know. What? I don't know. It's a bit early for this to be making this kind of decision. What does Jonathan Reid think of, like, is she doing this to kind of like lessen the guilt of being who she is, which is still a monster in Jonathan Reed's eyes? Jonathan Reed still has to come to terms with the fact that he now views himself a monster, right? And so it's gonna hard to, like, he may come to the point or decision to where it's better to, like, let himself be put down by the guard of Primin, or whoever the vampire hunters are, whatever their names are in this. He may get to that point, but he still hasn't come to that realization yet. In the forefront, probably subconsciously, he's still, like, in your head, like, you're a monster now, and you need to figure a way to not be a monster, or figure a way out. And he's kind of already tried, finding a way out, and it hasn't worked. He may look for more ways to find a way out. But for now, we'll believe her.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
So yeah, I guess she won't answer these questions yet, so we're here to help.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
So why can't you do this yourself?
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Alright, so is it another vampire?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
Alright, so what do you want me to do?
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions, and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true? So what she's been doing is people who are, like, already dying or close to dying, she's taking care of her hunger problem and dealing with it, and resolving it as best she can in her head, trying to keep as much humanity as she can. A little bit how we're doing, and maybe something that we start not comprehending, but like, goodness, why words escape me at this moment? Where we're using it to justify our existence, right?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
It's only logical. I just need information. Or I need blood too. I just need information.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Good. Because we definitely need that. Alright, so we gotta talk to Harriet Jones.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Alright, so where is Harriet Jones? I'm gonna look at it in terms of this area. Yeah, it's not Thelma, it's not Thomas, it's not Beatrice, Hawkins. There's someone that we... Okay. There are a couple of... Okay, notice there's a couple of people not on this list that we've talked to. There's a few nurses. There's Nurse Crane, who isn't on this list. And I'm assuming the other nurse also isn't on this list. Right, this person still isn't a talkable. Don't know anything about him. Alright, so there's Crane. There's Pippa, Outwood, Hampton. Upstairs. Swansea. 28. Apparently she's downstairs. Based on the map marker. 28, 25. Okay, she's in there.
It's there again.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Oh, I don't think we've been in here before. I don't think we could have been. This game's definitely opening up places. Royal Garden Hall Theater. Clyde Finch presents Doris Fletcher Sappho. This is definitely a, technically, no. Thank you. Small bag of junk. We can sell that off. Alright, Harriet Jones.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up. Please calm down. I have questions.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Are you the blackmailer? It's not about medical error, or you like gossip?
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
What is the matter with you? God. Alright, not about medical area.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really?
Good
well,
lord.
If you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Alright. So what do we gotta do? So we gotta talk to all the nurses now. Good lord.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Alright. Specifically the nurses. Alrighty. Hello, Pippa. I need to talk to you
Nurse
anyway.
Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Alright. We had some other things to talk about, didn't we? We looked...
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's get a grip. Part of me wants to just like do all this just to clear all the dialogue options, but part of me is like, no. This seemed like an either or thing, but apparently you can do both. Whatever. Let's talk about the hit stuff.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Alright, anything else we want to talk about? You want to be more useful?
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
So you lost faith in your oath?
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
Alright.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
You put a price on hope. Citizens will not save you. Who is the real you? I'm gonna ask who's the real you. I don't think...
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reid. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
I haven't done any of those things. Not yet. So I've already gone through that, so I'm just gonna clear this.
How would you
It's so...
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Yeah, just to clear that, because that's bothering me.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have said the truth, or she deserves our help.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Basically, talking about
Goodbye, Nurse
you.
Hawkins.
Probably. So who do we have? Where's everyone else? We know where. I guess we'll head out here because we know she's usually out here, right? Miss Brannigan. Brannigan, where you at? There you are.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Hospital staff with criminal backgrounds. Don't need to talk about anything there. Don't have any hints for that. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Okay, don't know why that option was there, so I just wanted to go through it.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Well, you're useless.
Goodbye, nurse.
Thank you.
Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, Nurse Crane.
The glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Nurse Crane. Oh, that's Pippa. Dang it, Pippa. To use my freaking vampire things to figure out where they're at.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to
Where
and you will kindly apologize when
is
you're
Nurse Crane? Nurse Crane. Heck nabbit. Is she up a floor? Where the heck? She's outside. Okay, well, I guess their routes are them doing things are longer than I think. You taking like a smoke break? Or maybe she wasn't talking about Milton. Excuse me. Goodness. Oh gosh, we can't go. We have to go around the other way. Great. Alright, got on through. Oh, I actually used up our stamina bar. I hadn't realized. Hadn't realized that this sprint, I mean, it makes sense. Don't know why it wouldn't, but
another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
it does. She down here. Eavesdrop. Gotta look for Crane. this stuff first.
No one is here. Relax.
There she is.
Don't worry. We're safe.
What are they doing? F? There we go.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah. I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
That's
I
suspicious.
don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we're following that guy. Alright. Tell me what to do, game. Retrieve the thug in the sewers. Oh, we're going downtown. Okay. Sewers level. It only took us, like, what? Less than 5 hours? To get to a sewers level? Someone is very unhappy. Definitely some weird noises. Nice. Something going on down there. Alright, can I? No, I don't have any blood. My blood reserves are so garbage. Oh, something definitely met with someone. Okay, I was about to say. Was there nothing in there? There was. Okay, good. Lots of stuff. Right, here we go. Well, the guy that was sitting on there definitely got taken care of. Have to investigate how that happened. There's a skull.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
What man? Alright, so we have that way to go. Ah, now we unlocked it. Look at that. Door cannot open from this side. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Got skulls. You got a guy yelling. You'd think they would all, like, go after that guy. Alright, what do you think? You think we need to... Dagnabbit. Gotta figure out how to, like, switch stuff. Alright, don't... What do we have here? A new weapon. Cudgel. Oh, that's a lot. Come on. Alright, if I can avoid fights, I'll do it. Do we have a map of this area? We don't. We don't have a map of the sewers, really. Interesting. Let's head up this way, see what's going on. We got a shilling. Endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. What is that? Hang on. Oh, geez. Can we... Just want to make sure that's tracking. Alright, where's he at? Back that way. Is he back that way, or no, he's up this way?
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky. Feel
Alright.
the fresh air.
Hello. Just one down. Back up, back away.
Can't breathe. Can't breathe.
Do you feel that stamina bar? Ow, you sucker. Alright. You didn't see any of that, friend. Alright. How's it going, friend? Who are you?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
What are you doing down here, dude? Alright, he has a headache. Sure will. You rescued a citizen who will return to the district the following night. To his district the following night. Okay. Got some clove essence. I don't think we've had that before.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Dang nabbit. I wasn't talking to you. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so Oswald Thatcher, he is part of the hospital district. Wonder where he would end up. There's definitely one other person that's part of this district that we haven't ran into. Alrighty. So it basically puts us at doing the main objective now, right? Pretty sure we opened that box already. What? Oh, shotgun shell. I was like, what? What was that? Is that a way back out? Looks like a way back out. I can never tell with these things. If it's a circle around, it looks like it's just like a transition area. Okay. I got one more skull. Right? Just one more? I can definitely improve the knockback thing. Definitely want to do so. Ban of the Dragon is something. Definitely have to look at that. Is there anything else we need to look at? And we got some serums. Hang on. Don't know why we would need to mist over there. There's something there. There we go. Beware. Down there. Yeah, great. Looks like that's kind of where we need to go. Maybe that's if you're... No, because it's not really a way to look. Alright, so we'll clear out and take care of the rest of these skulls. And hopefully we don't have to do too much backtracking here with the saves and stuff. Till next time. Till next time, this has been Zethios signing off for now. Bye, folks.